Hello, 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 and welcome back once again, to Nioh 2. As you can see, or as you could see on the screen just there, this is version 1.20, and while this may not be uploaded, it probably won't be uploaded on the day I'm recording this, this is taking place on release date of the last DLC, which we will be playing. Please do pardon the shitty-looking helmet. It's got Divine Item Drop Rate Plus. A new region is now available. The special mission, The Underworld, has been unlocked. The following chapters have been unlocked. The First Samurai. The Twilight mission has changed. The Dream of the Nioh has been unlocked. In this mode, the difficulty of missions is further increased, but so is the strength of the equipment you receive. You can change modes from the country map. So, I don't know anything about, there being, like, a new rarity level. Let me just cover briefly. You can see this is how far I got into Dream of the Wise. We'll be doing the First Samurai on Dream of the Wise. Let's go here. Just kind of a shitty looking outfit. Second here. Let's just refashion this piece of crap. Something I'm very appreciative that this game allows me to do. There we are. Is it near the bottom, I think? Yep, there we are. Nice. Okay, so before we get into this expansion, I would like to cover the final things I have in terms of expectations for this game. Number one improvements that I would love to see in this expansion would be the total abolition of all Dark Souls mechanics, period. I have zero confidence that will happen, so I have some backup desires. You'll have to pardon me, I'm a little bit congested for some reason. Maybe I got Rona'd, I don't know. I would love some more customization options, which they say they added, but specifically, I would like to see more customization options added to the yokai mode. I would really like to see more customization options to the yokai mode, both aesthetically and mechanically. I kind of doubt that they added that. They basically, introduced that mechanic and did nothing with it. So I would, well, not that it's bad or, undervalued or anything, but it's not as deep as it could be. So I will be checking into that. I also really want them to have some sort of mechanic in the game for me to consume scrolls. I have way too many fucking scrolls, and basically every single one of them is a mission I have to complete before I can even get rid of it. And getting rid of it only serves to reset other scrolls so you can fight those scrolls again. And that's, I don't like that concept. It seems like some method for just giving you even more missions to do. Like an endless amount of missions to do, just to min-max like 3 to 4 skills end game. I'm not into that. Obviously, hoping for new equipment options. I want a new weapon, which I'm not sure that they did, which is this strange to me, because if you look at the weapon wheel, there's a very glaring empty space down here at the bottom, What's the deal with that? Um, okay, so supposedly they added some more skills to the different trees here, but I'm not sure if those are skills that are necessarily unlockable or already unlocked from the start or what. Beyond Infinity. Oh yeah, there you go. Holy fuck, dude. Did you see that tech animation? Look at this again. That is a disgusting melt. Press square multiple times to hit the enemy up to 5 times. Pressing square with the correct timing increases the speed of each blow. I wonder how that goes. I'd be willing to give that a shot. But yeah, that's unlocked from the outset. Um, Beyond Infinity. Where's the infinite skill? I forget what that is. It's a heavy attack, right? Limitless. It's not infinite. So Beyond Infinity. Okay. All right. So something that's possibly on parallel with that. Um, okay. Let's check Odachi, because Odachi's my secondary now. There are some weapons that definitely seem like they got shafted. Oh, okay. So there's Moonlit Snow, and then there's Moonlit Snow Redux. That doesn't seem too bad. Moonlit Snow Redux. So it's just faster. Okay, so I guess the idea is that Moonlit Snow is a charge attack, whereas Moonlit Snow Redux is not. Okay, it's tempting. I tried out Moonlit Snow, but I really didn't like how slow it was. Was this always an attack? Thunderbolt. Hold your weapon aloft as you muster energy to deal a devastating blow to the enemy. If hit while preparing the strike, the attack power of your downward strike will be enhanced. And if the enemy is a humanoid, they will be knocked down. Interesting. Well, I assume that means that you need to have a high enough stamina to not get knocked out of that attack, because otherwise that's going to interrupt me. All right, I'm seeing some stuff. They also said they added Omeo Magic. What kind of Omeo Magic? I guess I'll just look at the blank spaces. Water Familiar. Water Shikigami. Okay, I'm going to assume that the new Omeo Magic needs to be found, because I don't see anything on here that looks like it's new. Unless it auto-unlocks something for me, which is kind of weird. I should take some sort of upgrade here, though, now that I am here. I don't know. After a while, there just doesn't seem to be good choices. I'm sure there's other cool stuff. Let's check sword. Always adding stuff for sword. Or so I feel. Was that always a follow-up? This smash at the back? I don't know if that was always a thing. That was definitely a thing. Okay. Maybe ninjutsu? Storm kunai. Ground fire traps. Last gambit pills. These increase your attack power, but reduce your maximum health to 30% of its original value. I think that's new. I think there's like a functional equivalence to this in Omeo Magic, but it gives you the attack boosts and just gives you the defense reduction at the same time. And I think it's like strictly inferior to just using power pills, because power pills will only give you the attack boost. Last gambit pills. Is that stackable with power pills? I wonder. Explosive arrow scroll. Was that always a thing? Kind of feel maybe it wasn't. Pinwheel shuriken. Oh, hell yeah. That's kind of cool. When thrown, these weapons damage enemies before returning to your hand. They deal high damage and make it easy to attack several enemies at once. How come I do not have this? How come I don't have that? That's bizarre. Okay, so I would say Explosive Arrow is cool. Last Gambit seems alright. And Pinwheel Shuriken makes sense. I don't know how I feel about the design of the Shuriken, but other than that. Do we really want to go through all the weapons right now? I kind of don't. I'm sure there's other really cool abilities that are like, oh man, I gotta try Tonfas again or something. You can see kind of where I'm at the moment. I've been scaling up some other weapons periodically. Just go down my ability list. I don't know if any of these are from like an item I am wearing temporarily. Could be. Supposedly new Guardian Spirits. I forgot to mention that. I love some new Guardian Spirits, especially since they added some corruption ones for the first time, as well as some. Wait, were there always some impurity ones? Yeah, so they added purity and corruption Guardian Spirits with the last DLCs. That's cool. So I'm not sure if there's a new rarity. We're at the point where we appear to have capped out on the number of affixes you can get. So maybe you can just roll better affixes. Once again, I want some way to consume scrolls, especially uncleared scrolls, because I'm sick of those. I do not know what the Abyss is. I figure this is the Abyss. But, people were speculating that they were going to bring back this mode from the previous game. I never played this in the previous game, so I don't know what that's about. I can only assume the Underworld is some version of the Abyss, and I don't even know what the Abyss was exactly. This mission takes place in the Underworld, a mysterious plane you may attempt to conquer one stratum at a time. As you progress deeper into the underworld, the difficulty of the challenges you face will increase, but so will your likelihood of obtaining more powerful equipment. Okay, so if this is the functional equivalent of the Abyss mode in Blaze Blue, I love this edition. The Abyss mode in Blaze Blue is basically like a survival mode, where you got, like, you try to survive as long as possible, and you would get a lot of buffs and perks along the way. I don't think the game will work like that here. It'll just reward you with equipment, I guess. But that was something I loved in Blaze Blue, and I love trying to see how far you could get. And it honestly, even though I never got to level 999 or what have you, I fucking hated it when I found out that they actually got rid of the infinite floors, and they capped it out at maybe 999 or 100 floors or something like that. And I was like, man, you had an infinite survival mode and you got rid of that for no reason. That's so stupid. If that's what this is, that's awesome. I really like that. I am not going to play it right now, but I will definitely record my attempt at that next time. Let me see if I'm getting prompted for anything in these menus. Alright, this is just clan shit. Again, I don't quite know if I can select a clan offline. I'll have to check that. But I honestly have to say, I'm gonna have to call bullshit on this game a little bit. I'll have to call bullshit on this game a little bit if you cannot actually pick a clan while offline, because that suggests that you cannot have that 60% grit and the 40-something% elixir efficacy, critical elixir efficacy, which is just fucking are insane bonuses, straight up insane bonuses that have carried me throughout this entire game. It's kind of a pain though, because I'd have to play through a decent way through the game in order to unlock the same stage at which you get those clan bonuses. So if that's an online only thing, fuck you. Make it an offline thing. It's probably too late for that though. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I'd like to point out, going into this game, I was already an open hater of Nioh. I was also an even greater hater of just the Dark Souls genre in general. But not only have I beaten this game one time, I've beaten it 2 times, beaten it 3 times, and as you can see, I've beaten it even 4 times. So much so that I've unlocked a 5th time. So, no one can give me shit about not knowing what the fuck I'm on about when it comes to playing one of these games, especially a game that can be pretty fucking challenging when it wants to be. That said, I'm still gonna give this game grief for all the exact same shit I gave it grief for. I don't take a lick of it back. But, you know, the release of this game has been solid. It came out in a physical edition on disc, and it was a complete experience on disc out of the box first time through. The first expansion added substantive content. The second expansion added substantive content, and I expect this one will do the same. And then February next year, they're going to have they're going to have all of the DLC re-released on disc. And as of that month, I will become their ideal customer, because I will have purchased not their bullshit season pass, which they shouldn't even offer in the first place. Fuck your season pass. Or, you know, the thing is that I don't object to the idea of getting DLC for a discount up front. It's just that when the industry pushes this standardization of a season pass, oh, you gotta get the season pass because you implicitly trust everything you get is going to be fucking golden, therefore you're willing to pay for it before it's even out yet, before anyone can criticize it. That I got issues with. But leaving that aside, at least for the moment, I bought your game $60 on release. I then paid $10 for your first DLC, $10 for your second DLC, and $10 for this DLC. And then when your re-release comes out, I will be buying that as well. You got every dollar out of me you could have gotten outside of the bullshit collector's editions, which I also am not gonna fucking buy. Don't do that shit either. If you release a steelbook for this game, I'm buying it. I didn't buy your season pass, and I didn't buy your deluxe bullshit. Deluxe just came in with some stupid coupons anyway. $20 for some barely their content. So, I'd like to say, I should be your target fucking audience. I should be your target fucking audience for these games. Because I did all that, not even season pass, and yet I was still there day one, every time. Or mostly every time. I don't know how late I was to the first DLC. Either way. Okay, let's just get into it, shall we? Before we actually start in on the DLC, let's actually take a run through the first mission on Way of the Nioh and see if anything has apparently changed. I don't know if there's a new... Is this Way of the Nioh? Hold up. Or Dream of the Nioh. Yeah, it's Dream of the Nioh. Okay. Well, they say better rewards and stuff, but I'm not really seeing that from that menu right there. Sure, let's increase drop rate. So I'm just going to take a brief run through the first mission and just see if anything's changed or if anything drops with the new affixes. If anything does, that's going to be cool, but unfortunately I'm not really going to experience that in the DLC. It's entirely possible that I'll do some, like, after, you know, some after-game review or what have you. Level limit for your character has been increased. Okay, cool. That didn't really mean anything before. The only thing it really means now to me is that, possibly there are other items in the game now that require you to have an even higher level limit. Such as how if you get level 150, level 150 with any of your stats, you can get the ultimate bonuses. Hi there. Alright, I do feel like I should probably get Moonlit Snow Redux and what have you. At least going forward for the DLC here, just so I can try it out. That and the Beyond Infinity skills. I might not like the Beyond Infinity skills. I might not like either of the skills. You know, I'm really not sold on the Moonlit Snow ability. Even though that's kind of like a classic thing. I'd also like to point out that never once in my entire playthrough of this game have I ever used sloth. People talk about get good and all that shit, well guess what? I didn't use your goddamn sloth talisman bullshit. Get fucked. I mean, it doesn't feel like a significant difficulty enhancement. Am I missing something here? Damn, I didn't even need to use the yokai ability that time. Gold, man. Alright, nice. I got some items. And some Amrita. I don't know that my, build has changed substantially. We'll just review our loot later. No reason to hold up the game now. I got like 40 out of my 60 item limit. People are taking about the same amount of damage as I expect. Uh-oh. Hi there. Bye there. Ow! Ow! Oh, that guy's different. Uh-oh. What the fuck was that? What just shot at me? Was that a hold the fuck up. Okay, you're not normally here. Was that a Sohaya? Was that a Yoki Sohaya guy? He had like a face veil and stuff. I don't know if he normally has that, if he was fighting I don't know if he normally has that if you're just fighting like the normal Kusarigama versions. I gotta be super cautious about these Revenants, because these Revenants can fuck me up. Let's give it a shot. Oh, hi. Okay, let's start in yokai mode. Let's not, please. Yikes. That's close. Oh, I got a Scroll of the Wise. Do we get Scrolls of the Nioh? Alright, let's find something to drop. there another guy I should be wary of? They like to catch you up. Hello there. Figure out what to do about me right now. Ah, motherfucker. I'm thankful that that attack allows me to, gives me a significant period of time to respond to it. Alright, well, obviously, I'm not going to risk losing that free level. Where are we? Let's just level up. Still going into stamina. Oh, and we need to check the character customization options. I totally forgot about that. We can change that in the huts. Do I have a... I do. Just save ourselves some time. Don't die. No, I think he's just a normal... There is some... Okay, something's shooting at me. Fuck off. Alright, you guys want to play? That? What was that sound effect? That was weird. Hi there. Okay, that just hit me. Such arching attacks, I don't like it. God damn it. I've fought these guys several times. It sucks when they're not even a Dark Realm originator. Not fall down this time. Ooh, didn't expect me to block that, huh? Okay, who's Who's shooting at me? Some sort of ice cannon now for some bullshit reason. Why am I not using my fucking... It won't let me use my Omni Magic. Is that the, what am I missing out on? Is it the debuff I got on me? I can't use Omni Magic? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I don't have my Guardian Spirit because I don't... Because I died, dumbass. You did not die. Try this again. Actually, you know what? Crap. There we go. Kind of like stole the reaction from me before. That was good. No health there. Thank you, Rid. Uh-oh. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Alright. Anyone around the corners? No. Guy's alive. Alright. Alright. That's that. Yep. This level doesn't seem terribly different from normal, honestly. I don't know why I'm mid-stance there. Okay. Okay, boss time. Let's see how we do. I fought you many times. This guy's doing less damage to me than the Nazi. Uh-oh, that might end right here. Ooh. Survive that. Go fucking figure. motherfucker. I have not been buffing myself. Slight mistake. What kind of delayed connection was that? That was so bullshit. Come on. There was a huge delay. That might be the most bogus time to ever caught me with that effect. I don't remember him always comboing that effect. Is he old? Heals. Eat shit! Sears bow. I haven't noticed any new item names. Okay. Oh, that was that. Still feels takeable at the moment, so. I don't know if that speed leveled my Stone of Penance, but if it did, that'd be nice. I wasn't really paying attention. I should have been using buffs that entire time. I completely forgot about that. It's taken me a long time to finally get in the habit of using certain things in this game. Mizuki Core. Yeah, whatever. Merita bonus. Anima bonus and Merita absorption is pretty nice. But, nope. Oh, they're level 190. Oh, okay. Interesting. Should bear that in mind. Okay, let's go to the hut. Remodel hut. Tea utensils. Okay. I'm surprised they haven't added more huts. One would think they would. Get some, like, really corny, stupid shit, maybe. Change your appearance. Let's go to character creation. Okay. Now, I'm really hoping for yokai form. I'm doubting we're going to find anything here, though. That is all the same. All the same. Yeah, I'm disappointed by that. Man, like, you got some nice... What the fuck? Oh, hair type, sorry. I thought I was looking at horn type. Yeah, I wish you'd added some more, guys. Yokai shifts. Underdeveloped. You should have added more to it. Alright, let's look at the other stuff. We'll look at... no, not that. Where is... body markings? Type. Okay, so there must be some more tattoos and stuff, right? A crack look, a crack appearance. Take the L. Oh, God, is that a reference to something that I should know about? Man, that's kind of gruesome. I don't know if that's like a Dark Souls reference or what. It kind of reminds me of Dragon's Dogma. Okay, well, I can't imagine anything they added to the character creator other than more hairstyles. And hairstyles is kind of what I care about most. Alright, so let's see what we got. Ooh, side ponytail. This is what they had last time. Got the Leia or whatever. Oh, okay. That doesn't look too bad. Buddha. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Well, if you just straight up want the yokai hair to begin with, there you go. And this is the Virgil. This is the Virgil look. Can you add bangs to this? Oh, you can. Hell yeah. Look at that shit. Should I just go with this? It doesn't look bad. Yeah, let's go with the DBZ shit. Not super DBZ though. We can edit the length and stuff, right? Oh yeah, you can make it smaller. Oh, but why wouldn't you want it longer? How we do this? Maybe you go 15. Uber curls. I'm gonna check what my settings were before, actually. Yes. Sure, I guess. Okay. Sorry. Character creation again. Okay. Hair. What is my hair set at? That's a 10. Okay. That's set at to 10. Alright. Yeah, let's go with the Virgil. If I didn't have the bangs, it'd be one thing, but I can totally add bangs to this, so I'm doing it. Okay. Let's make that 15, and then we'll make this 10. Maybe 10? I could go like 15. Let's go 15 on this one. Okay. Alright. Cool. Save. We'll do, I made Alucard. That's for a potential replay through. Yes. There we go. Nope. Confirm details. Change name. We'll do Agony Revised 3. There we go. Yes. That's a look. Alright. Much more anime. No. Finalize settings. Yes. Okay, and I'm running out of time for this one. So let's look at our disassemble options. Start taking apart some of this crap. What the fuck? Wave cutter hatchets. Were those always a thing? They don't seem all that familiar to me. Just looking for anything that's jumping out at me right away. Anything with orange inheritables, I'm keeping, just because I can fill in my existing items. Sears Bow, Vanquisher. Legendary Shogun's equipment, Black Lacquer Long Sword. This seems new. The armor set is kind of underwhelming, though. Bullseye bonus 20%. Like, I can make much more powerful bow builds than that, I feel. Most of this stuff is going to be from, you know, prior missions. Extended recovery time. What was that? Okay. Be interested in seeing some new graces. Some really nice looking graces. Am I just missing a bunch of shit? What am I doing? Yeah, I would love some new, really nice graces that I can mix and match. Maybe something to persuade me into a whole new build. Because the Kagetsuchi and Oatatsumi graces are pretty much the foundation for my current build. Outside of, like, the untouched elixir giving you buffs sort of thing. Which I'm just kind of winging as best as I can, because I'm not using, like, the greater good armor or anything like that. Kobo Daishi's hat. Devout Practitioner. Split Staff. Attack bonus magic. Kobo Daishi's beads. Okay. Pretty sure that's new. Damage versus saturated. 7 scalp, split staff. Don't care about any of that. Keep the Grace Inheritance. Alright, here we go. Ooh, Grace of Kagetsuchi. I already got that, though. And the other stuff rolled on it isn't, you know, super special. So, forget that, unfortunately. And, yeah, whatever. Grace of Oatatsumi. Again, nice of you, but Not really. I need the grace, and then it needs to be good beside the grace. The rightful eccentric plus 6 pieces plus versatility. What is that about? Wait a second. Okay. So are you saying that... Are you saying that you can roll... Pardon the fucking airplane. Or helicopter or whatever. Are you saying you can roll... old equipment sets, but their set bonus is improved? Like, this grants you versatility. That's kinda interesting. Although the armor set still needs to be decent besides, I would think. Max equipment weight. That's really nice and all. I don't really like your a set besides, though. Love crested helmets. Demon arm fists. Amaterasu. Yep, got that already. Dragon King split staff. Grace Inheritance Magatsuchi. That's a shame. I can use that for something though. That's a orange inherit. Izanagi's Grace. Izanagi's Grace. This is new. What is Cleansing Prayer? Grants you Blessing of the Trinity status enhancement each time you perform a purification. Stacks up to 3 times. At 1 stack, you regen health. At 2 stacks, your key recovery increases. 3 stacks, you will also deal increased damage. That's kind of interesting. Purified accumulation, melee damage versus purified 30%. This is the purification build right here. That's really cool. I like that. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I gotta write this up. And, okay, that's gonna have to be it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.